Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Falcons take over the first and 10 at the Rams' 49-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. His first catch in the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
On the ready. Come on. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Malik Collins makes the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Liking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Here's 3rd and 7.
19 target.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big play for L.A. 32 yards.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out, and not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive, as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
Liking 18.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long. To throw, it's Herbert. That caught Tony Pollard. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And no chance to down this one. He carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Deputy Lions. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That taken in by Connor Hayward. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain 7. Brings up second.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. Set.
They put Wilson in motion.
60 Bison. Check.
Slot man going to move in motion left. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready?
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 6.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. Over the middle, he's got Warren. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Set.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Set.
Now it's Herbert. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That one good for 29.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll get into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Falcons 10, Rams 7. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
At the 16-yard line.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Back. Viking 18.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, L.A.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Ray McLeod on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set, go.
On the ground, it's Pollard.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield.
Incomplete.
And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go!
Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
McLeod now to return. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons move back to within 1.
Makes the score Rams 21, Falcons 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
He'll get that out to Barkley, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Now back at the 32.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Kennedy Lions.
Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt.
Formation for the Rams.
He'll take this in back at the 16.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. In this case, what guys are under.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route deck, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Ram,
The give, it's Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Herbert. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Here we go. Throwing. Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Herbert to the air again. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown Falcons. McManus on for the point after.
Brendan McManus lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Falcons will open up a 6-point lead.
Rams 21. Brendan McManus set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Warriors, 17. 7-5.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Rams.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
We're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I imagine it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Rams are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
19, target, Cougar 19.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Rolling right. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Really nice footwork here with a little tightrope action along the sideline. But this is all about the pass, leading him a little too far out of bounds, and he's unable to secure the catch.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Herbert now on first down. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. On the left side, pulled in by Evans. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together, man, that was big-time ball.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Rams will extend their lead. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready? Panther 6. Ready?
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 60.
They'll look to throw. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams first down.
First down, Rams.
Go.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
65, 6, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Let's go. Steady.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here we go. 70 Lions, Cowboy 80.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. Second down, they need 7.
Ready. 70.
Now Barkley.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Rams. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is up and through. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. It's Herbert. He's got this on target to Addison. Down the sideline. Jordan Addison. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready? 19, target, turn 19, go!
Now they'll set up to throw. It's Nakua on the slant. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Go!
Back to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 12.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On play action now. Herbert out to his right. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Rams 45, Falcons 35.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. To the left side here, caught by Addison. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running here, it's Pollard, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 8.
Kappa.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this out to the left flat. Now he's loose again. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Set. Grenade. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To get this complete, it's Addison again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On the handoff, Pollard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3.
Black 80, black. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Now it's Herbert. That's caught by Bourne. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Now Herbert. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Herbert now on third and goal. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Atlanta. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got ready. Get it.
A run with Barkley. Room to run past midfield. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, L.A. The extra point is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. It's a counter. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Come on, ready?
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And just give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Set.
Herbert now on 1st down. This one complete to Bourne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. An even 20-yard start to this drive.
1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A short pass taken in by Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard
From the gun, it's Herbert. At the middle of the field, he's got Evans. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal.
2-yard line.
Set. Count. Set.
Pollard. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Now Herbert. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Jordan Addison, touchdown Falcon. Saving his best for the playoffs, his 3rd touchdown of the game. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Falcons are back within 6.
49. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Get it!
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Viking 18.
Once again, it's Barkley. Room to run inside the 40. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, L.A.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and trying to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. So it's a win for the visiting Rams as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now the
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10.